chaps. Take your hats off like me. Take your hats off to that jolly fine fellow, our new PM, Mr. Boris Depiffle Johnson. As always, chaps, sit yourselves down and we'll brief you very briefly this morning on a wonderful development. Have you seen as well that he is allocating millions, in fact 100 million British pounds, 100 wonderful million British pounds to making us all aware and ready for No Deal Brexit. It's like preparing for the Blitz, I would say. One has to know what to do. Anyway, yes, Jones, pour yourself a cup of tea. And you too, Johnson? Johnson, haha, named after the great man himself. What a wonderful name. You're not related, are you, Johnson? Oh, you're not. Okay. No Depiffle in the family anywhere? Sorry, what was that? Oh, you're not. Okay. Look, primarily, I've just called you here for the usual tea and chat. The tea, you can hear the noise, that's the Memsar boiling things up in the kitchen. But more than the usual tea and chat, I want to give you some superb news, if you have not read it already, on morning orders, which I believe the Sergeant Major nailed up just a while ago. Mark Field, do you remember that chap's name at the Mansion House dinner? Do you remember he got hold of that greeny, big-bosomed Green Peace Protestor? Yes, that's right, Markinson. The woman with the bomb shoved down her massive cleavage. You're so right, Markinson. Do you remember how our great fellow dealt instantly with that security threat? Yes, you're right, like us, reaction shooting. He turned, he moved, he grabbed, he shoved Busty there right up against a post, and then he jolly well frog marched her out by her neck. Well done, we all said. Do you remember cheering about that as we were drinking tea? You do? Oh, great. Well, look, wonderful news. First thing our dear Boris has done is to drop any investigation into his conduct. I say hurrah. Excellent. Isn't it wonderful, chaps, that we're now being led by such a great Prime Minister? Right, just one other thing is, would you like to pour at the moment, Jones? Yes, thank you. If you could just go around and pour. Jones, you'll be mum, eh? Just one thing, though, before we go. The company must be prepared for special No Deal Brexit operations. Yes, that's right, Sergeant Major. We're actually thinking of bringing back detention without trial. The H blocks one of you mentions from, oh yes, clearly somebody who had a father who served in Northern Ireland, where we detained all those horrible paddies who tried to blow up our hero, Mrs. Thatcher. Yes, we may have to return to internment and the H blocks, so be on alert for martial law and No Deal Brexit. Yes, get your wills written, as I've said many times before. Speak to the chaplain if you need to. And don't forget, as life takers and widow makers over Brexit, you may soon be required upon street corners to stop looting, to stop insurrection, to stop lefties in particular, communists and undesirables. Look forwards to your duty. You may also be required in forcible deportations of these migrants. Right, well, that's all I wanted to say today. Hurrah for you for all turning up. Wonderful day out there, so let's get to it. Let's do our duty and let's be thankful to Boris Johnson. Just another hurrah for our wonderful leader. Yes, all together now. Hurrah!